Alrighty, how are we all doing tonight? Hope you're doing well. I just saw my life flash before my eyes because I'm about to show you a video which I legit deleted and put in the recycle bin. I didn't understand how it got there, but I almost deleted this video that I'm about to show you. So yeah, I'm not a happy boy at the moment, so I'm very stressed out. For tonight, 2.5 hours again because I'm starting late, maybe 3 hours. We'll see how we go. Just making sure everything's good on the YouTube side before we start. That all looks good. Alright. So, last time I left you, we were doing this trial here at the end. Surviving 2 minutes against Ishtaros. Now, I did normal and hard on stream, which took about 40 minutes. And I said off stream I would do very hard and Master Ninja. And I have done so, and I also said that I would record that and show that to you. And that is what I'd like to show off right now. I have not prepared VLC to give you a proper, aspect ratio, because quite frankly I don't care. Let me just hit play on this. You will not hear my voice because I've not actually rendered this video. This is basically just game audio. You can see here, that's it there. Thank you, audio. It's come through at last. So this is where I left off. And I'm happy to report that I got through hard mode in about 10 or 11 attempts in 15 minutes. And you can see there, this was a really good attempt. "113 seconds. Let me just full screen that. Hopefully you couldn't see anything on the desktop there, but I don't think it matters. So this was my successful attempt at getting through hard mode. Just going to crank the volume a bit. One thing I've definitely discovered is that instead of rolling clockwise or counterclockwise, I think the best strat is to roll directly towards her. The moment you get guard broken, you roll towards her. And honestly, I am getting pretty lucky here, given that she's not going for many launches, not many 12 attacks, and even fewer lasers. Easy as you like, no problem at all. That was done within 15 minutes, which I was really happy about. And, then came Master Ninja, which I think we can all understand how that went. I'll show you how it started. That's how much damage we take from a hit from air, followed by a knee or whatever that is, and look at that, we're already halfway down. This is basically over. Just like that. First attempt, 20 seconds. Not good. Opens with the laser on the second attempt because she hates me. Two goes. That's all it took. Two goes. And as you can imagine, I was pretty happy about that, so I didn't pop off or anything, but I was a happy boy. This actually gives me hope that the platinum is possible. Oh! No, I've got this, don't throw it away. I'm not talking into the microphone there. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, yes. That did not take long at all. That did not take long at all. Holy crap. 18 minutes. I think that took 2 or 3 attempts on Master Ninja. That was good. Rare footage of me sounding happy. So, yeah, that happened. I managed to knock over those 2 missions in 18 minutes. And given the amount that I was struggling on stream with the first 2, taking about 40 minutes all up, let me just turn the audio back on. I need to reduce the volume a bit before I do that. Excuse me. There we go. I was not expecting that to go anywhere near as well as it did. I do understand that fight has a lot of RNG elements, but even so, I feel that's some real progress right there. Sorry, just give me a moment. Just want to check something very quickly. No, it's all good. Okay. So with that said and done, I'm ready to continue. The Desperation set is complete. Let's move on to Fateful Confrontation. I did take a very brief look at whichever one it was. It was that one, I think. I did take a look at that one. I do understand how to do it now because I've read the guide. For now, though, let's just start here and work our way through these battles. Against the clones. Attack of the clones. I'm not looking forward to this. This feels more arson class as always. Right. Okay, what do we have here? We've got everything. Not sure what we were equipped with to start with, possibly the Kaitetsu, but let's go with the True Dragon Sword. I'll stick with the Shuriken for now. We have Inazuma. Inferno is probably a better choice though. We have a lot of potions. Alright, let's do this. Best off going for the derby. Really? Right, so if I had the Grip and Murder costume, that will probably be half health right there. Damn it. Got lucky there. He's going to get lucky there as well because he was out of line of sight. There's my voice. Alright, that'll do. That won't do! Wow. Alright, so let's equip the correct costume. And this should make it much easier. Yeah, we're starting with the Kaitetsu, but let's go with this. Also, I say shurikens and then I don't use them. Yeah, look at that. It's not quite half damage, but it's close. Yeah. I didn't actually know you could do that. Fire wheels followed by Inferno while the fire wheels are going. That is news to me. Really? Lovely attempt on the Fiend Sealer there. Well. Wow. So I have seen the cheese strat of pulling him over to the, I'll call it the chimney on the right hand side and taking him out there. I couldn't make that work in the main playthrough though. So I prefer to stick with this unless it just doesn't work, and then maybe I'll switch it up to the derby or something. Excuse me. At least for this one, we have plenty of healing. Damn it. Beacon is in drop as well, and that's very painful. So his mind's be clear, but you know, that is not the goal here. Have I broken this guy? GC. That didn't actually do much. Once again, the Fiend Sealer does not work on you because reasons. Okay, that's gonna hit. Nothing I can do about that. Come on, one more hit. Another GT. Maybe I do need to try the Inazuma. He's blocked every Inferno so far. Let's see if that hits. Hell. Really? Wow. Okay, that hits, and I assume that's a better choice. That's always going to hit. Could be wrong, but that's just what I get out of that initial hit. Nice. I frame the shuriken. Mr. Carcass, how you doing, dude? Hope doing well. You saw my King's Quest 1 playthrough last night. You saw the gnome name puzzle. It makes no sense. Definitely one of the worst. It's not even a puzzle. It's basically just read the mind of the developer. I'm not going to survive this. Oh, had you. Right, round 2. Can we take him down with Inazuma, perhaps? No, we can block it. Just gonna get lucky, I suppose. Got lucky. King's Quest, I think, was a very, very good series as far as the puzzles were mostly concerned, but that one was an absolute stinker. One done. What's next? You also saw what I guessed. Absolutely. You deserve the shout out. Just to be clear, I don't think you're gnomes. I just thought it'd be funny to put your names in there. Flails. Okay. Similar everything, maybe? Same stuff. Okay. Let's go. He's easy to loop with the Darby. You can knock him down once. Hell. Oh, come on. Yeah, the King's Quest playthrough, that entire series, is one of the ones that I'm more proud of. The amount of effort that went into producing that. Plus, as well, those games are legit great in my opinion. Okay, that's death unless I heal. In particular, I wasn't expecting the first 3 games to be any good, but they totally are. Ah. Oh. Should have healed. Just gotta launch him and we're good. I mean, given that it's one of the worst puzzles in existence, I may as well try and make it good by putting good names in there. That's how I see it. Am I getting more damage by not doing a Xena drop? Because that last hit is not doing much. Yeah, I shouldn't be using the Xena drop there. XYXXXX does more damage than the Xena drop. Wow. Today I learned. Oops. Damn it. Dude, iframe me out of that by guard breaking me. Just want to hit the launch. I didn't even recognize these combos. Really? Lovely miss. Can I chip damage him down with shurikens? I know the answer is yes, but he's not behaving. Two down. Excuse me. Oh. Yeah, that shuriken in midair is probably a better choice than using the helm split to get down. Rather than doing that. That does more damage, obviously, if it connects, but I think it's a safer option. Just sort of puts him on the defensive for a moment. I say that and then I keep going for it. Lovely slide. No, not that. Oh. Bit early for that, but it's fine. It's just luck whether I get this or not, I reckon. Come on. Once more. Oh. Opening with the GT, why? That combo, I don't even recognize it. Oops. So I've got no idea how you can do follow-up attacks from a flying swallow. Once again, I don't recognize it. Wow. How am I not dead? If I survive this, this will be a miracle because I was at 0 health there. Damn you. He can fire the Nimpo much faster than I can, which means we get out of sync, and hitting it twice in a row is very hard. I had 0 health there from one point. I thought I was dead. Okay, what's next? Good night, girl. How are you doing? Hope doing well. Talking about the horror that is daylight saving. Fortunately, we don't practice that nonsense over here, but there have been many attempts to do so. And they've all been struck down. Let's grab that. Also, I've been meant to ask, have you played Ace Combat 7 and are you enjoying it? Because you mentioned you were looking forward to that. Can we just interrupt this guy? Because if so, that's amazing. Alright, that was normal. I say normal because I should say easy, but we don't have an easy mode. You completely forgot about it. Shame on you. Go download and give it a go. There's so many games from PlayStation Plus that I've been meaning to play over the last couple of months. Subnautica? What the hell was that? Subnautica, Below Zero, Epic Mickey, and something else that I've forgotten about. Easy platinum trophies, but I've just been, I don't want to say I've been lazy, I've been busy with work and streaming and everything else. Hell. Is that a fully upgraded Derby? It is. Yeah, honestly, I'd rather stick with the Dragon Sword. Been so busy, mentioned squeeze into platform Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered on February 28th. Nice, congrats. Oops. Let's finish the DLC for International Women's Day. Appropriate. The DLC was really good. Hephaestus. Hell, that entire game was really good. Shame about its sequel, but they can't all be bangers, I suppose. Oh wow, he does know how to raise a platform. I'll just go down already. I launched you so well the first time. Also, I almost no-hit this guy on Master Ninja. He hit me right at the very end. That will do. Elizabeth Sobek's birthday, I don't recall that. I do recall enjoying that game and enjoying the DLC, played through it twice. I just didn't think much of its sequel, unfortunately. I'm not even sure why, whether it was just more of the same or... I don't know. Something about the sequel just didn't grab me. I think it's more like she was born on IWD in the game, did not know that. Today I learned. I'm gonna fall down, that's fine. I think the most interesting part of Horizon Zero Dawn was the old world, learning what happened. And once you learn that... I was not expecting you to do that, sir, but okay. You'll have to start here then. It's like you learn that, but then there's not that much of that in the sequel. Like the sequel goes in its own direction with Far Zenith and everything else that happens. Wasn't a massive fan. Oh! Painful. That sword is indeed painful. Alright, so we don't give up there. Let's go again. How about I let you come to me? At least he's not throwing incendiaries or whatever they were in the peristyle passage. Hell. Actually managed to pull off that dodge. It really happens. Oh, he's in lava. Lava indeed, horse. Hell. Oh wow, we actually hit him with the Inferno. That was lucky. We knocked him off the platform, he fell into the lava, came up, fired Inferno, I did it to defend. He went back down, he came back up, and he got his face shoved in. Very nice. This focuses on fixing Gaia and why humanity got left behind, yeah. I just find the most interesting part of Horizon Zero Dawn the fact that something like this happened to our world. And obviously robot dinosaurs are fantasy, but you could see something like that happening perhaps. AI, like proper AI, getting out of control and just murdering us all. I don't know. That's what I found most enjoyable about the game. We also started Life is Strange Double Exposure last night, so you want to get a platinum for the next game launches on March 26th. I've only ever played the first Life is Strange game. I played the first one and then I've seen little bits and pieces of the second and I decided, you know what, I'm depressed enough as is. I don't need to play games like that to make myself feel worse. Actually, that's a lie. I've played Before the Storm, which I did not think much of. But that wasn't the original devs. Holy crap, I'm getting my shit pushed in. Apart from that, you've been slammed. Yep, know the feeling. Work has been absolutely devastating for me. It's nice to be employed, but at the same time, I'm just not having much fun at the moment. Gaming is a break from real life, ain't that the truth? Nice. Got lucky there. 3 clones down. 80, 76, 72 to go. Played all of the Life is Strange series except for the expansion with that girl at the radio station. Which one was that? Yeah, the only ones I've played are the first two. Before the Storm and the first one. Which, don't get me wrong, I think those games are very well. The one that I've played was very well written. It's just that I'm a very depressed person and I'd much rather not get more depressed. This guy's fighting the same sword as me. Oh, not that. We do not need to go for the user and drop. So what I could have done there is run into him, and then I think I could have iframed through the Inferno hit. So I'm assuming we have the same items again. Yeah. That should be it. One down. Build up the radio station expansion. Yeah, don't know. There's just so much I want to play, but finding time is hard. As for me, I need to get back to Quest for Glory sometime, but I've been interrupted by RE9, which I've completed my playthrough now, and I can say I really enjoyed it. The plot makes absolutely no sense as usual, but I do have some qualms about the way the game changes between two characters. I'll talk more about that in my post-game playthroughs. I do intend to get platinum for that, and that'll be the next couple of days offline when I'm doing recording. Then once that's done, I need to get back to Quest for Glory. Still haven't completed the first game in the series. I know I'm close, but you can take me, it's fine. I think I've got about 2 or 3 more hours to record on the first game. Then I've got a lot of editing to do because it's an old game and I need to edit out all of my flubs as I was reading the myriad of text boxes throughout that game. I've got no idea when that'll go online. Maybe in a couple of weeks. Maybe start of April, I don't know. Then after that, I'm not sure. I want to be done with this game by now and play something else, but at the same time I'd like to get the platinum for this as well and then move on. So I think if I stop playing this for a little while, all of my skills will disappear. Ah, What combo is that? Okay, that's fine. You see we iframe through that hit. Alright, come here. Fire wheels. Wasn't trying to do that. I don't even know how he did that. Like, I know how to do it, but I don't understand how he can do it when he's got fire wheels up. Like, how can we do a bounce off his head when he's got the fire wheels on? That's literally what they're designed to prevent. Amongst, you know, everything else that we can do. One more hit. Not gonna lie, I thought it was the character on the left. True Colors. Wavelengths is the DLC with Steph Gingrich and a prequel set in Haven Springs. True Colors, I think that was the third or fourth game, I don't recall. I'm well and truly out of sync with that series. I heard that the ending of Double Exposure upset people. That's as much as I know. Nice. Start. Really? Just hit the launch more consistently. This guy will be dead. Oh, that combo. Nice. Not nice. If that hit, that would have been very nice, but no. Not gonna get that lucky. Captain Spirit is free. Yeah, I remember that. That's like a prequel to the second game, isn't it? Yeah, I like adventure games, but I don't like emotional devastation adventure games. And I played the first game and I didn't feel that way about it, but I've read enough about the second game to know that that is something that I will never play. Like I said, I'm a already severely depressed individual. I don't need to make it worse. There's my voice. Oh, I had you. Damn it. Wrong combo. Come on. Walking Dead. I played Season 2 of The Walking Dead on PSN many years ago, and all I remember about that playthrough is for every decision that I made, every dialogue, I chose Clementine to remain silent. Every single time. She said nothing. It was a very strange playthrough. Easy platinum though. But yeah, not a huge fan of where Telltale went after their Sam and Max, after their Back to the Future, after their Monkey Island. They became narrative experiences, and I understand why they're popular. I understand that some of them can be great, but honestly, I prefer traditional adventure games, like having an inventory, trying to figure out puzzles, rather than just moving through dialogue. I think the direction Telltale went was a mistake. Although given their sales numbers, it probably was nice. Oh. Tried to dodge that and failed. Alright, this guy is blocking a bit too much. They've got 70 more trials to go though. Exactly 70. Walking Dead 2 makes you cry every time, like this, blah blah. So the endings of Life is Strange Before the Storm and Farewell DLC. Am I a monster? Before the Storm did nothing for me. The so-called good ending of the first game definitely did something, but Before the Storm did nothing. Man, the way you can just GT through my Nimpo like that is ridiculous. Oh, that was an explosive. Wow, didn't see that. Why am I taking so much damage? Okay, we can't counterattack that. I can do that though if I can get airborne. You ever think about lonely children? Yeah. Again, emotional devastation. I just can't get into that genre. Ugh. Whether the Nimpo hits or not is completely random. I don't like it. Alright, so I'm going to let him come up here because if I jump down I'm getting hit. Come on. Damn it. Nice. Oh, nice. If I frame that, okay, I'm getting hit there. Fuck you. Doing so well that he nimpos twice. When I should have healed there, I know, but it's just so unfair. With game settings for double exposure, they've added options to enable content warnings for just about every emotional trigger in the game. Yeah, I remember playing the first game, and then after every episode, it basically said, thanks for playing, next episode, blah blah. And then underneath that, it had a URL to a website saying if you're affected by what you've seen in this game, go check out this website. And the website points you to the self-help lines for each country, which I completely understand, but if you need that in your video game, I don't know. I get why it's there, I get it's a work of art, and I do like the first game, not gonna lie. But just seeing that makes me wonder. Wonder about what exactly, I don't know, but every emotional trigger in the game though, I've got to imagine that's almost every dialogue option. I know it's not, but you know. Come on! Nice. Got lucky. It's one launch in a bit. Oh, why can't I punish that? Wrong combo. Yeah, I figure this room we can actually move around and dodge those or block those shots, but I went for the heal there because I was not confident. Hell. Okay, I got the iframe. Oh, had him. One more hit will do it. Get over here. Please. Going for it. Got lucky there. Wow. Hit him with the AoE from the Nimpo. I was dead there as well. Holy crap. Accessibility like flashing bright lights and loud noises. Every game needs that. But think about it, the games really reflect the issues affecting kids today. Yeah. It's sad because a lot of people of all areas have experienced them. Absolutely. All ages, you say, yeah. It's a way, I guess. I don't want to say it's a way to cope. Okay, we're finding as Rachel. We need to use an entirely different approach here. I guess it's something they can, what's the word, empathize with or relate to? But yeah, it's just so sad. The world is such a shitty place. Right, what do I have? 1 use of sorcery, 1 potion. I'll go with that. Right, so what's the go here? Do I just do wall attacks here? Holy shit. Right, let me switch over to the biker outfit and we'll try that again and I'll take a look at the guide. You found out yesterday that the external SSD attached to your PS5 Spider Slim doesn't work. Shit. Is that because it's not compatible or is it actually broken? Like the PS5 requires an M2 installed internally. If it's a USB connection, then I imagine it should work, but it probably doesn't behave like a proper SSD, which means you can't install PS5 games on it. Oh! I can loot this guy? Get out of here. I guess we'll do something there. Do something and does nothing. Oh. Okay, I need to save the Nimpo for that. Hell. Okay, iframe that. Yeah, I think we just need to go for wall attacks here. Let me just take a look at the guide. Use it externally to install PS4 games, but you took it out of the case and stored it into one of your laptops to see if it was just a case. The drive wasn't recognized. Completely dead. Damn. That sucks. Head for a corner, spam wall attacks. I'll take your advice for a guide, even though you've got many wrong things. Well, you've made many mistakes in the past, you know, just like me. But if I just hide here, he can't find me. We call it a draw. Yeah, this is the way to do it, unfortunately, because we do not have the toolkit to take this thing out properly. We can actually counterattack pretty effectively here. If it goes for the Nimpo, then yeah, we're pretty much fucked unless we can get the iframe on the wall attack. Which honestly shouldn't be that hard. I say that and then I do that. That should do. One down, 3 to go. You had another repurposed external HDD that you used to plug into your PS4 Pro, and that also died as well. Shit. Face guard? What is that? It's something new. My internal PS4 drive died about a year after I bought it. I bought the white PS4 about a year after it came out. Came out with Destiny. And I think within a year, the hard drive just flat out died. Feels bad, man. I did not have the right costume on. I'll see how we go, but I'll probably need to restart this one. Yeah, look how much damage we're not doing. Oh. Yeah, this is the... Hell. That's one of 2 ways to fight as Rachel. The other way is ET, UT spam. If I can keep that up though, this set shouldn't be, or this last one shouldn't be that hard. You've only got 1 remaining functional external SSD for your PS5 Pro. The only one I've got is the M2 that I installed in this. I've got an external drive for my PS4 games, but it's a piece of crap. Alright, do that again, please. Okay. Oops. Oh, not that. Chloe's looking at me going, what the fuck are you doing, Rachel? Nice. All of your PS5s have M2s in them. You only install PS5 games on them, same. All of my PS4 games are on the external USB. Alright, let's do that once more. Speaking of, no, that's still got question marks on there. But this is the last one, and then we see everything on one page. I can see why this particular strat is popular against Nikkei and Ishtaros. Unearth Challenge 4. Because you get a shit ton of iframes on this. cheese omelets. Make me hungry. Don't do that. Alright, so rare footage of me taking out a clone without taking damage. Bonus, as Rachel. Feels bad, man. Okay, everything is done up to this point. We have 64 to go, and we're looking at all of them here. 20, 40, 60, 64. The end is literally in sight. The problem is, this is where it gets really fucking hard. So I believe we're taking out Alma and Ishtaros at the same time! No, it's Alma and Nikkei. Right, what don't I have? Let's grab those. Let's go Inazuma. 4 and 2. Oh, but you should never touch block during this fight. Ever. Doesn't work. Some people should not be allowed to write guides, just saying. Yeah, I had a feeling that Nikkei was easy to take out, but I mean, look at this. This is where wall attacks, unfortunately, may be the way to go. Oh, you're not dead. Okay, one down. Okay, that's Alma, but you're not doing your normal attacks. I guess that's because there's no pillars here, you're throwing skulls instead. Makes sense, I suppose. Nope. I can punish that, but I need to be really quick. Okay, arrows are not doing much. I don't feel good about that, just because we took so much damage and just because we used so much healing, and I can hear a thumping noise outside. Don't know if it's music or something else. Give me 1 second, just want to investigate that noise. Don't worry, I won't die. I just want to know what it is. Bastard window won't open. Back in a sec.
Holy fuck, is this wrong?
Whatever it is coming from a few houses down, so not too concerned. Golden Gas, how you doing, dude? Thank you for dropping it as always. Alright, so let's do hard mode. I'm very worried about the amount of damage that I took there. Really? Also, why didn't that play? Or did it play and I wasn't here? Sexy Soccer Mum, thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
Holy fuck, is this wrong?
I'm replaying it because I didn't hear it. Thank you for the gifted to Good Night, Girl. Good night, girl. Enjoy your ad-free viewing and your spinning guns, because that's all you're getting. How you doing, Sexy Soccer Mum? How have you been? You stuck it in while I was gone, exactly. That's what they all say. Alright, we know that doesn't work. I don't think any kind of range attack works here. I'll try incendiaries. Actually, I think Inferno works. I know Inferno works. You're up way earlier than you'd like to be. Yeah, I was going to say, it's early for you, isn't it? That's not the weapon that I need to be equipped with. I need this. But I can knock you down, but I can't follow it up. Can't follow it up with a hiss. Here's my words. Yeah, this is kind of brutal. There's a reason the wall attacks are very popular. Holy Christ. Okay, you're down. Launch. Standard combo. Knocked them both down. So I'm not going to survive this. Ah. Damn. 9:30 AM. Early for you personally? Yeah, that's early for me as well. I'm normally awake at that hour and sometimes I'm working, but once I quit my job, anytime before 10 is going to be like, it's not going to happen. Yeah, pretty much any mistake here and I'm dead. Alright, that's footage of the wall attack in action, and it worked very well. Oh, how are you not dead? I mean, I understand how you're not dead, but I don't like it. Need to catch up on the replays. You're not missing much, don't worry. Let's heal through that. If I can just get Nikkei down, might be okay. No. Except we're going for Nikkei. Ah! Okay, you're down. Can I launch you? No. Can I at least punish you? Wow. Couldn't get it down. The wall attacks actually look really good. I know that's terrible, I know that's cheesy, but that may well be the answer here. Wall attacks with the Dubby, perhaps, for the increased hitbox. I'll try this once more, but I may go for wall attacks with the Dubby to see if I can just speed this up a bit. I mean, look at this shit. Very fortunate that I'd not get caught in the purple beam. Yeah, they're not even remotely fighting fair. So if this looks like chaos, the hardest challenge in the game involves taking out Nikkei, who is the one that I'm trying to take out right now, and Ishtaros, the one that I showed at the start of the stream, simultaneously like this. As Rachel. And it's... I mean, I've seen the footage, I know how hard it is. Just take me. Let's go for a couple of wall attacks. First of all, Sassy Pants, we were talking about soccer games. Second of all, trying to watch your VODs on YouTube when we're going off to sleep. Someone mentioned that earlier today. They said, put up, well, they were talking about how their long-form videos were doing well, and he theorized that what people were doing is they were putting them on and then going to sleep. Like, those videos were getting good watch hours, good retention, and whatever else. I think it explains why my Hitman videos are doing so well as opposed to everything. Oh god. I thought I'd avoided that. Why my Hitman videos are doing well and everything else is not doing so well. Is this a good call? That's not doing terribly much damage. Flaming Hell Slash. That's doing nothing! I hit her with everything except the last hit of a Flaming Hell Slash. She still had about 75% health. Damn. You watch all my Hitman freelancing VODs at the gym. Thank you. Appreciate it. I appreciate anyone who's watching me at all. I don't want that to be ever misunderestimated. That's not a word, but you know what I mean. What can I do here? Okay, damn you, Alma. Damn you. Yeah, this is where it's gonna get rough. I can already tell. I'll take that. Oh, come on. Heel kicked into that. I mean, come on, game. Nice. Unfortunately, I had to do those dodges there to dodge the purple shit coming in. Yeah, we could be a while. We could be here a while. Does the guide say anything useful? I suspect it says, just dodge the attacks, attack when you can, etc. Nimpoking helps to knock them down. More often than not, they're going to just dodge and make it a waste. If you kill armor first, equip the Dark Dragon Blade and spam wall attacks against Nikkei. I'll spam wall attacks, I don't care who it hits. How much does that do versus the Darby? Let's find out. Hey fellas. Okay, that's incredibly effective. So I don't know which bar is which. Damn, okay, that's the weapon to use. That's unfortunate. I'll just nimpo out of that just to make some room. Okay, so the top one is armor. That grab. I should probably switch over to the Dragon Sword. This is good and all, but... come on. Yeah, I've got no idea what I'm doing now. Going for these attacks, but they're not really connecting. Nice. If I can close in and get close, I can maybe take her out, but I think I'm too far away. Yep, too far away. I had no idea we could punish that attack. Alright, that's death. That's a strat though. Separate them with the Dark Dragon Blade, and then just go for the other one. Got us. I can't tell if that's aimed at me or not, sexy soccer mum. Grunting like someone sliced my leg off. Talking about soccer. Specifically men's soccer and the way that they act like they've been shot if someone touches them. Come here, fellas. Okay, this was working and now it's not. Them recording these lines, okay. Oh, nice. Not nice. Not nice at all. Oh, come the fuck on. Do I have to go for running wall attacks and not vertical wall attacks? Holy Christ. Okay, so the running wall attack doesn't seem to do much in terms of damage. Vertical's far better, but maybe that's a better choice, given that maybe it's a bit safer. Hell. Alright, map potions. Armor's down. Can't punish that. If I want to punish... Oh god. No, that's it. No healing. If I want to punish that, I just need to go for an X and then jump out. Can't roll out, jump out. Okay. This one's going to be frustrating to get through on Master Ninja, but I'll give it a go. So I've forgotten I don't necessarily need to use that helm. I could use a different... Oh, fuck. I could use a different helm. Or no helm at all. Wow. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I thought the first attack didn't take me down to 50%. Unless maybe one of each hit me and they do different damage numbers perhaps. Alright. Nice. Lovely miss. That's got a massive cooldown on it, and I do not believe we can shuriken out of it. I'm mashing shuriken there and nothing's happening. So we can't cancel out of that combo. I was really hoping that would hit you, given that we had incoming fire and you were there, but no. Not gonna get that lucky. Okay, that's bad. Is that death? Almost. No. Come here, fellas. Not like that. Damn, the first time this went so well. First time I equipped the blade, I mean. Like, that didn't do a lot of damage there, and that was... wow. So, I saw that we hit her, then she grabbed me. It's like she does more damage during a counterattack, which makes total sense. Except that we get grabbed, we get taken out of the attack animation entirely, and then about 10 seconds later we take damage, and that damage is amplified. That's how I understand that, and I sort of understand, yeah, okay, counterattack means more damage, but under those circumstances, I do not feel that should be the case. That would be if the game plays fair, and as we've established by now, it does not. Guy, take out Nikkei first. Me, fuck you, I'm just gonna go for wall attacks, and whoever gets taken out first gets taken out first. Oh. Yeah, these long range attacks are killer. Alright, armor's more than halfway down. So is Nikkei. How did that miss everyone? Damn it. Was looking for my potions, failed. Note to self, when I run out of potions, switch. How is that missing? Oops. Oh, come the absolute fuck on. Alright, so that wasn't a counterattack, it just looks like Nikkei does more damage. Which makes sense, I guess, given that she is basically a powered up version of armor. Ugh. I thought I dodged, and I also thought I jumped out of that, but no. Game hates me. Take that. Take that. And... no. Take that. Alright. Armor remains, and we've got 2 full potions. Should just be going for the X. Nothing more, nothing less. That will do. Alright, so now that that's done, we need to do it twice more. And it gets harder each time. Fuck. Like I said, we could be here a while. Okay, good start. Very good start. Not good start. We were doing well, now we're not. That's all it takes. Fuck me. Those projectile attacks are the worst. Damn you. I just don't have a good way of dodging all these projectiles. Nice. Not nice. Okay, out of potions. Just like that. That's all it takes. No idea what the hell just happened there. Alright, I'm dead. It's like we don't have quite enough room to move around in this arena. Against Armor Awakened and also Standard Armor, we had enough room in the church and the pyramid area, not respectively, but you know what I mean, to jump dodge those pillars and whatever else coming in. But these skulls, I don't feel we can dodge those. If we can, I don't know how to do it. I still think this helm is the right call though, because the longer these dudes are alive, the more damage they can do. Wow. That was a ridiculous amount of damage. That was basically just her slide, and because I was coming out of a counterattack or coming out of a wall attack, that took me down to no health immediately. Is this another one where I just say, fuck it, I'll do Master Ninja offline? It may be if this gives me much more trouble. Also the UF. I don't believe the UF is useful, but that is also something I've not forgotten about. Nice. Also nice. Yeah, I could do that to iframe some of it, but not all of it. Almost. I need to heal through that, otherwise I'm not surviving. Right, let's try some Nimpo. Not gonna lie, I've got him at the Nimpo. Okay. You should never hold block during this fight, chat. That's what the guide says. Do not hold block. Block is a death sentence. Not my words, someone else's. Alright. If we can just do that once more, then I can move on from this fight. Let's start. Sadly, that did not hit anyone. Whoa. Nice. Even nicer. Please. I didn't want to switch. I probably should have switched, shouldn't I? How are you not dead? Oh, come on, go down. Okay, she's down. And so am I. Saw it coming in and thought I could use a potion before that last hit, but no. That was it, damn it. I had it. That was so close. That was so close. Now I've got to go through all this shit again. Lovely miss. Alright, that's one hit. We can counterattack as she's doing that beam. That's interesting. No idea what I'm doing. Okay, I need to heal through that. Get some iframes on that. We've got a lot of iframes on that, actually. Yeah, this unfortunately is the way to do it because we can iframe through most of those attacks. I did try to heal at the end there, not sure what went wrong. But if I can get Nikkei down, then armor's easy. If I can get armor down, then Nikkei's hard, but it's doable. Alright, I got this. I just need to get a bit lucky. I think that's going to be the case for a lot of these trials moving forward. I just need some luck. Hell. We need them to not start like that. Nearly. That's not going to hit anyone. Regardless of whether it hits anyone, I really should go for the wall attack anyway, just to get the iframes. Okay, that was a bad block. Please kill her? No. Trying an impo and failing. That's done. Yeah, we can knock down with an impo, and the guide says that, and that's something that I actually got right, but the second hit is purely RNG as to whether or not it's going to hit or not. Let's go for it. We do have attacks coming in. Let me heal here. Just gonna go for the XXYYY. Never mind, that was not an XXYYY, that was an XY, and it missed everything. Alright, that didn't work. Nikkei is almost dead. I can just get one more hit on her. Fuck me. Worst part is I can't even see that attack coming. You saw it. Well, you didn't see it, because the camera wasn't pointing at armor. Yeah, if we knock someone down, we've got to be right on them, otherwise we can't punish them. I sort of know that from the armor fight. I don't know why I'm surprised by that. And I just went for the straight X there, just to see if we could punish that whiff. But I don't think we can. Alright, that's one hit at least. I should be dead, but I'm not. Okay, I gotta iframe that. Nice. 2 full potions. Up against armor. No, don't do that. Anything but that. Oh hell. Might as well. Don't you have anything better to do? No, not that. I have no healing. Actually, that's a lie. I do have one potion, but don't tell her that. Fuck. Do I just need to go for the Flying Swallow? I guess so. I'm trying to get cute against her, and I think I just need to try and Flying Swallow her at all times. That said, we are extremely vulnerable after we do that move. But the way she was behaving earlier, we can get close to her, we could punish her with a single X attack when she did the whiff. I'm not far off. Well. Come on. Oh, just take me. The fact that you can get out of that is ridiculous. Oh my god. If they can just use melee attacks instead of their range attacks, then this would be over. But no. They both have to stay at range, and when I do my melee attacks, Nikkei has to teleport out. And Alma does as well, because they both hate me. Thought I had it. Really? Twice. I reckon I should have hit Alma there or DK there twice, but no. Nothing doing. Nice. Please. She's right in front of you. That should not miss. It's generally not how physics works. Oh. Gonna get it off. I saw it coming. Maybe a single kick off the wall, or not a kick off the wall, but just running to the wall and then trying to do an attack would have been better rather than going for the double jump. I know I'm close. Surprised I dodged that. I could also get lucky with the Nimpo hitting, that would be huge. Whoa. Really? Really? I'll find it eventually. Oh. Not sure what happened there, but I got away with it, so I'll take it. Wow. I wish there was a consistent way of punishing that attack. It seems like there should be, but I just can't find it. Nothing doing. Nothing doing. Anything else on the guide that I'm looking at? Tried to do a couple of things there all simultaneously and none of them worked. The Empire was on the list. Look how much damage that just took off. Really? Really? I can get them knocked down, but whether we can get a follow-up attack or not is purely RNG. That grab. Nice. Not nice. Also not nice. Please hit Nikkei. No. Okay, hit her, but that did not kill her. Oh, no. He's used my last potion. That sucks. That sucks. She moved away, so I did a jump to prepare myself for the wall attack, and she timed that slide, or that lie, to perfection. Just nailing me as I hit the ground, or came down from it. I don't believe there was any opportunity to attack her there, which means I couldn't get the iframes. Ye gods, these two are trolls. And the best part is, it's going to get worse. Okay, that's a good start. That's not a good start. Hit her. Hit one of them. Hit armor. Okay, I tried to move away from that and the game just didn't let me. Single X attack doesn't seem doesn't seem terribly efficient. You're out there, game? Just doing that for some defense against the Nimpo, or not the Nimpo, the skulls coming in. The pillars. The not pillars. Yeah, I'm almost done with this one, I think. It sucks because I've gotten close twice. The first time, and one other time where basically I was up against Alma and I just threw it away. Had to heal through that, unfortunately, because otherwise I'm not surviving that hit. Right, that hit Alma. problem is they're too well coordinated with melee attacks and everything else that they do. Just take me. The way you folks can dodge that is ridiculous. Right, hit armor, but that's not terribly helpful. Gonna hit you instead? Of course not. This game hates me. I can hit Nikkei there. Nikkei again. Hit armor. Spring the second impo. Unintended. It's no one. Oh, come on. Okay, that's death. Hit the ground at exactly the moment the skulls came in. What can I do here? What can I do here? I don't believe switching over to Inazuma is a good choice. I just need to get very lucky. Damn it. Terrible start. That's okay. That's not okay. That's ridiculous. We iframe through the skull attack and then I immediately go for the wall run and we just die. Far out. Hit something. You wish you could help me, but just here for vibes. Yeah, it's all good. Don't worry, I don't think anyone can help me. Including so-called good Ninja Gaiden players. They're just like, you know what? Just keep doing it until you get it. Far out. Worst part is the next one, I mean, it's bad. But as we've done before, it's the Ghost Doku fights with fishies. And we did that in the main playthrough. And yes, that one was annoying as well, but at least I know I've done it. And this one I can do, I just need these guys to cooperate, or these ladies to cooperate. I do not approve of these women on International Women's Day, just saying. Fuck. Yeah, look at that. Nikkei did nothing for a fair bit of time, and that let me get a couple of good hits in against armor. And now they're coordinated. Look at this. Let's do that. The way these guys can just say, no, you know what, I'm going to dodge that attack, is ridiculous. Okay. Armor's down. Nope. Nope. No, not that. Might as well. You could potentially get one shot in after otherwise. Alright. No, not that. Not that. Definitely not that. Not that. Close. Fuck. 60 missions to go. I'll see if I can get this one done tonight. That one also looks like it might be okay. The 2 alternators, we just need a bit of luck. No idea what that is. One of them is most likely a Rachel mission. Beat the evil spirits of Doku. So, I believe the strat here is as it was in the main game. Wait, I have fire wheels, don't I? Do I have fire wheels? I have fire wheels. What do I have in the way of... 1 moment. 4 and 1 again. Okay, fire wheels. We need the Darby. We do that. We get some loose essence. Charge. Get close. Insta. Do that. And we repeat until he dies. No, not that way. This is the problem that I had in the main playthrough. Use my words. He would frequently, and by he I mean Ryu, would frequently just decide to do the ET-UT in a completely different direction. That said, I have had a lot of practice against this guy recently. With the UF of all weapons. Right, so at this point, do we have ghost fishies? We do. I need the flails, and I need to take them down with that because I don't have any more Nimpo. I'm going to collect that because that's Nimpo and I'm dying. Collect it, please. Thank you. Unfortunately, I've lost the ability to charge ET-UT quickly anyway. That was bad. Bad and dumb. Yeah, let's go for the final heal and I'll try and take him out with this, or try and weaken him with this. I've had too much practice against this guy. Obviously I need to do better, but... Fuck you, Ryu. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why can you not aim? So far so good, but I can't take that much damage. Nice. Nice block. Can't block that though. I need to get my flowers out and I'm going to get effed up here very shortly. Better jump left and hope for the best. Yeah, I'll take that. Not what I wanted to do, but it's fine. Want those 2 fishies down, please. Why are they coming at me? That's curious. This is not going well. I need these two fishies down, please. Alright, let's regroup the derby, because there might be an opportunity to get an ET-UT here. There is, and I can fuck it up just like that. Okay. Really? Ah, okay, I did not recognize that. That's death. Do you sweep? Never mind. That grab is just a bit too quick for me to recognize it. He can do his sweep at a slightly mid-range though, so I just need to move away when he's doing that. This one I think is doable. Again, had too much practice with the UF. The only problem I've got are these damn ghost fish. Which, you know, can be an advantage if they cooperate and give me essence and if Ryu aims in the correct direction. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not coming quite quickly enough to make that work. It's close, but it's not quite there. Nice. Look at that. So we should get both waves now. Please. No. That's the ideal way of doing that fight, but we need the UT to hit, we need him to not block, and we need Ryu to aim in the correct direction. If all three of those things come true about 3 or 4 times in a row, then we're fine. Nothing luck-based about that at all. Alright. Let's do that again. That worked very well. Come here, fishies. More, please. Damn it. Nice. Although I'm going to have to use the flails now. Can find them. Thank you. Oh. Brutal. Sadly, I missed the red essence there. Okay, if I can hit him here, that might be death, but... no. Problem I've got is the moment I hit him, the next set of fish is going to spawn. Didn't need to dodge that. Definitely need to dodge that. There are fishies around. Also need them to attack me. That's as good as we're gonna get. There goes. Got him. Got a bit lucky at the end there. Right, once more. I hate the way he's closing in on me immediately and there's nowhere to run or jump. It's like we're pretty much fated to take one hit here unless we want to block it or try and mitigate it or whatever else. Nice. He took a lot of damage there, holy shit. Oh, nice block. By that I mean I hate you. Nice. That's... heal out of that. I would love that info. What's to go here? We still have ghost fishies out, but I'll try the sword. Oh! I missed the dodge. If I hit that dodge, he would be dead. No question. No question. Damn it. I could have sworn I hit that dodge. That's so upsetting. I don't think that helps me at all. Hey, little fishies. Terrible movement there. I'm okay with that. Nice. Not nice. Although we do have 2 sets of fishies down in the first wave, which is good. That's even better. I need to cast that second impo. Oh, how did that miss? Very nice. I'll switch over to the flails, but just need 1 hit. There we go. That was good. We don't have to take out all the ghost fishies, we just have to take out Doku. I mean, that's what it says, defeat the evil spirit of Doku, but you know. Alright, Marbus, what's up with you? Did we get Inazuma? Also, again, how do we dodge the dive bomb? Do we dodge it towards him or something else? Oh, that's a lot of ads. Shit. Windmill Shuriken. We have 1 use of Inazuma. Lovely. 2 and 2, that's not great. Good night, you girls out, dude. Thank you for dropping in, and congrats on your sub. On your gifted sub. No. Appreciate having you and anyone else around it here, so yeah. Thank you for dropping in and have a great day. Do you dive bomb? Okay, I need to dodge a little bit later than that. And yeah, we're dodging towards him. Really? No, no, no. I figured out how to dodge this guy. Maybe I have to run a little bit and then dodge. Full combo, we get another wave of 10 spawning, which is not great. We've got a bust in there as well. Damn. This one is probably where I'm going to finish tonight because it's 11:25 and I do have work tomorrow. And I need to figure out why I can't open my window. It's like it's seized. Inazuma is definitely the correct call there. Let's go for the Zero drop. Okay, we're definitely not iframe during that. You down? No. Oh god. Okay, this one's annoying. Should have healed much sooner. This one's annoying, so we're gonna get a wave of 5 spawning every 25%. Does the guide say to zone them? Excuse me. Yep. If you get red essence, grab it immediately. Kill them with another Nimpo/sword. Jesus. With a berserk? Oh god, we get berserkers. Okay. We're going to get berserkers as well. Lovely. I'm not convinced this helm was a good choice. We need to look for any red essence here. I don't think we'll get any though. That's all RNG. Now I gotta get out. Okay, so the guide has no useful advice here other than just kill him with a sword. I can see that just trying to standard launch the XY is not great because that pins us in place. And at that point, we can do his purple shit, and we're pretty much defenseless. This one's rough. You're gonna respawn, yep. You're respawning because I didn't kill you. Marvis kill stole that, and that means it doesn't count. Done with that blue. Oh, that's right, I can't block a stomp. I need to run towards him and then do that. I was still holding block. I don't know. Okay, we have a berserker. We need to counter-attack the shit out of this thing. I would love to punish that, but I can't. Also, I'd love to see this berserker just quietly. Never mind, the berserker's dead. Yes, please. So let's check out Rachel's face guard. I think I can block that swoop. Hell, I know I can block that swoop. We get guard broken. But it's easy thing to just dodge out of that, but I don't have a follow-up, so let's see the points. I went for it because he's almost dead. Just like that. But it's probably a better decision to take down the berserker first, I guess. Yeah, let me check this really quickly because I'm not going to get the chance to later tonight. Because that is where I'm going to end things. That will do. Why? Why is that even a thing? Because you need to play the game, the main game, to unlock the trials. Unless you play through it on normal, then do the trials, then play it on Master Ninja in the main game. That is the opposite of what you should be doing though. Alright, so that is completely and utterly useless unless you are going out on a Saturday perhaps. Although typically you'd also be wearing a hood. Is it just me? I don't know. Just me? Okay, good to know. Let's get back into this. Yeah, I think it is. I think Inazuma on the first wave is the right call. Nice. Would have been nicer if someone else went down with that, but it's fine. Really? That's gonna hurt. No, it's not. What just spawned? The one that I didn't kill. Okay, you're down. Was that two berserkers or one? I hope it was one, but it sounded like two. It's only one. Whoa. This is harder than it looks, I promise. That's a kill steal. Is he gonna respawn? It doesn't look like it. Okay, thank you. It means I don't get the blue essence, which is unfortunate because that's actually a very hefty chunk of blue. Alright, I will try and take this guy at this time. I think I still have 2 potions, so I probably should swallow one of them. Whoa! Oops, too early. Those iframes. I suppose if you take him out with that launch. Okay, you're down. Yeah, this one's not too bad. This one at least feels manageable. Like, it's not dumb luck based on, or it's not dumb luck compared to what we had with Nikkei and Alma earlier. Ah, come on. Dude, you're dead. You got no health. Alright, 2 more and I think we'll call it there. That would be 8 trials to nice, which is 32. Which I think is a nice number. Drop me some red, please. Red would be lovely. Whoa. Yeah, this guy's not too bad, honestly. It's just these ads which make life hell for me. 3 down, that's good. All of them down, and he's going to miss that. And I can do a UT here. And then completely miss because Ryu doesn't know how to fight. That was weird. I genuinely thought that would hit. Alright, he's about 65% down, 70% down, and we haven't taken a hit. That, however, is about to change. Damn it. So close to hitless. And then this berserk has to show up and ruin everything. Nope. Come on. Okay, you're down. Grab that heal if I can. I know I can. Nice. Last berserker. Missed both of those, that's not good. I hit both of those, he's basically dead. So I should have gone for the kill on Marbus there. Oh, come on. Oh, they're getting coordinated. I don't like it. No. Oh, I'm panicking. This berserker should have died about 12 times already. Okay, it's down now. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Oh. Okay, I'll get away with that. Oh, you're not dead. Wrong way. I can do better than that, and I know it. Alright, so this will be the last one for tonight. 2.5 hours, although we did have a very, very slow start, so basically 2 hours. Most of which was spent on that damn trial there. Drop me some red, please. The last round went very well, but drop me some red. Just make it easy on me. That's almost not worth it. Although I did get him into that phase immediately, so... He's doing more damage. Nice. I wish that actually killed someone, though. With the Azuna drop, I mean. Nice. Just need the last one down. You'll do. Just gonna drop iframe through all that. Dodge that stomp. And we're good to go. He's at 50%, but the Berserk hasn't spawned yet. Alright, he's about to spawn now. Alright, how about the... Shit. Did not see that coming. Okay, he's down. No, he's not down. I'm down. That missed. Don't know how. Okay, you're down. Grab that. I need the healing. I could probably just stick to this rather than swapping back to the sword. Never mind, I don't know good combos for this. And I need to heal now, so yeah, I threw that away there, unfortunately. My own hubris got me killed there. Or got me damaged at least, I'm not dead yes. Emphasis on the yes, as always. There. Close. One more? Nope, he's down. Okay. We might be okay. We should be okay. I know how to fight this guy, we should be okay. I get greedy. If I stayed there longer and went for another hiss, I would have gotten grabbed. But it was going for a stomp. Oh! That was unexpected. I'd really like you to do your stomp now so I can punish that. Pretty please. There we go. You gave me a scare at the end there, but we got through it. I think that will do for tonight. I also had a huge scare at the beginning because I deleted the file that I wanted to show off, but I managed to recover it out of the recycle bin. So what's that? 8 trials, 32, 84 subtract 32 is 52, and that is math because we have 10, 12, 13 to go. 13 multiplied by 4 is 52. Yeah, I'll call it here and I'll bump up the Hitman video again because I'm calling it bits before midnight. It should not disrupt the natural order of things. I feel it's possible. I mean, there is definitely some bullshit here. We saw it with Armor and Nikkei. That one right there. And we're going to see it again with Nikkei and Ishtaros on this one. But apart from these difficult ones that it's throwing at me, I feel it's doable. Although that looks very scary. What the hell is that? Where's the guide? The guide tells me that's Doku, Marbus, and Alma simultaneously. And basically just use Wolfsman. So yeah, that one's not going to be fun at all. But I feel it's all doable. What is that? Is that Mirai and... No, it's 2 Ryu clones. But that takes place in the... no, hang on, what is that? That's not it. That's the UF clone and a bunch of purple ninja. Yeah, don't know. Anyway, I think we will call it there. I feel like I'm making very solid progress here. I don't know how many more streams this is going to be, and I don't know when I can stream during the week. But the end is in sight. Basically, if I can just get these done, that is the platinum, and I never have to touch this game ever in my entire... ever again, rather, in my entire life. I'll probably play Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2 at some point, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge. But once this game is done... I am never touching it again, promise. Alright, thank you for watching everyone. Sexist Soccer Mum, as always, thank you for the gifted sub. I do not deserve your love and affection, but thank you. It is very much appreciated. Anyone else who's watching, lurking on either Twitch or YouTube, thank you for doing so. I sincerely appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying watching me struggle through this. I would love to fucking stream longer, but if I didn't have my job, I could do that, but one day I will have a good schedule and I'll be able to stream pretty much as long as I like and we can all have a good time. But until then, I'll just stream whenever I can. Done, absolutely. I'm never touching this game again once I platinumed it. I first played this in 2005, I think, on the Xbox. The OG Xbox. Once this version is done, I'm never touching it again. This game has broken me. The good news is, once we're done though, we can switch over to something like Deus Ex. Alright, thank you for watching everyone. Have a great day, great night, or whatever it is in your part of the world right now. And I shall be back online later this week with some more Ninja Gaiden Sigma. See you then.